Yo, welcome back to the waviest channel on YouTube, bringing you sneaker reviews, clothing reviews, dope content, and everything in between. Today we're taking a look, we're taking a look at all three of the Beluga Yeezys, 1.0, 2.0, and then the 1.0 reflectives. So let's get into it. I'll see you after the intro. Alright, as you see, I'm like all ravened up. Hat, shirt, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got next season. You dig? But hey, love my team. Anyways, let's go ahead and start taking a look at these shoes. I have a list here. Let's do the boxes first, and then we'll continue. Alright, so we have all three of the boxes here. There are some differences. So let's go ahead and look at those. I have my hand over here because there's a sticker from the sneaker store where these came from, but the shoe came from Mark at the Fit. So shout out to the Fit, as always, for plugging me and helping with this review. But I'm not trying to give free shout outs to somebody that I really don't know, which is why my hand's covering it. But as you see here, this is the 1.0, 2.0, and reflective. So the big differences you're going to see on the boxes are that the 1.0 and 2.0 have the website adidas.com/Kanye, and the 1.0 reflective does not. I keep wanting to say 3.0. And the 1.0 and the 2.0 were made in China, and then the reflective was made in Vietnam. So there's some differences there. There's Adidas factories and Nike factories all over the world. So your shoes are going to come literally from any and everywhere. That's mainly the differences for the insides on the boxes. Now the paper on the inside is a bit different, but that's not such a big deal or concern for a lot of people. And then also this like paper insert comes out of the reflective. It actually has shape to it, when the 1.0 and the 2.0 were just like balls. So this was the paper on the 2.0, and the 1.0 is very similar. It's just a wad. So, and I guess since I have the box open, I'll talk about the paper. You get like 2 sheets of long paper with these, with the 2.0 and 1.0, and then just one with the reflective. All right, we have the shoes lined up. And just as a disclaimer, the 1.0 and 2.0, they're worn pretty heavy. So take that into consideration as I'm going over this review / comparison video. Yeah, it's just some food for thought. And on the reflective, I was about to grab this pair. Yeah, I'll just act like that pair's not there. So this one, yeah, okay, I'm back on track, I promise. So this is the 1.0. As you see, one of the major differences that you're going to see with all of these is the alright, so I changed up the lighting a little bit so you can see the shoe better and it's not washed out. But on the 1.0 here, you'll see that the outsole, the color is different on all three. But I'll give that to the wearer, I guess. I would say the reflective is more like the 2.0 in color comparison when you look at these from the side angle. So that's kind of my thought this whole time, was the 1.0 reflective, the new one, is just like basically a 1.0 upper with a 2.0 bottom. It's fairly close. Another thing you're going to notice as a difference is going to be on the back, and it's going to be the little bump that's on here. So this is the regular one. You can see the bumps. Definitely more of a bump on the 1.0 and the reflectives than the 2.0. And you see that the 2.0 has that small bump, and also it has a back tab, which is on neither of these. The 2.0, of course, is going to have a lot more differences than the 1 and reflective. So take that into consideration as well. And one main thing you're going to notice is not only the orange stripe, but also the laces. So let's look at the orange stripes first. On the new one, it is quite a bit brighter than the older one. Just a little bit different on the two. And I will kind of say maybe age has something to do with it. Age and how clean they are. I'm not sure if you clean this one up if it'd be a little bit closer to the same color. But there's such a big difference that I don't think it would. And then on these you'll have the SPLY 350 going in the correct direction where you can read it. And on this one, it is backwards. Here on the 2.0. And it's in red, there's no orange stripe, it's just the same gray color. One major thing, if you look here at the stripes on the 1.0 and the 1.0 reflective, is going to be that it's like the stripe is reversed in a way. So you can see here on the, here I'll do this one first. Here on the 1.0, once you get right here on the orange print, it does like kind of the burst thing, but on the reflective one it goes all the way down to here before it like bursts or whatever. I guess since we looked at the back, I'll point that out as well. You have more of a triangle shape here after this stitch right there, and then on this one it's just kind of blown out, I would say. So with the laces, it looks like they're the same with the 1.0 and the reflective. However, the print is the same on them, but the thickness is quite different. I would say the thickness is the same on the 2.0 and also the reflective, and it's quite a bit thinner on the 1.0. It's very hard to tell the difference or see the difference, but they are definitely thicker. One of the last things I'll talk about is actually going to be the stripes on the inside, on the heel. On the 1.0, it is just printed on the shoe, not reflective or anything. On the 2.0, you do see that it is glued on there. These are reflective here on the 2.0, and then you have the same thing on the reflective joint right there. So all in all, the shoes are different. There's just different things about each of them. It's just crazy. The reflective borrows like features of the 1.0 right here, and then also the 2.0. It's crazy how similar they are. Something else is going to be how the print, like the pattern is. So the pattern you can see is different. You can see it better on the 2.0. Right here you see that black like curved hump right there. Very pronounced. Not as quite on these. And for a color comparison, as far as how bright or dark these colors are, I would say this darker part here, these parts are a little bit darker on this one than on the reflective than the regular 1.0, and it's definitely a lot darker here on the 2.0. That black that's peppered in on the inside of the shoe and all around the shoe really. So yeah, that's really pretty much it for the differences. I love all three of these shoes very much. I wish this was my personal pair, maybe one day, but until then, I mean, I have 2 pairs of these I had to double up because I don't have these, so it was just, yeah, meant to be, I guess, in a way. So like I said, that's it for this review. In the comment section down below, let me know what you think about all 3 of these shoes right here. Are they a cop? Are they a drop for you? Do you care about the reflectives over the 1.0s? Do you have the 2.0s? Do you have any of them? Just let me know in the comments. Start a discussion. Let me know what I can do to improve these videos. I'm pushing videos out. Got some new shoes in. Ready to get those reviewed. I got a couple new shoes actually. Yeah. So we've got some stuff planned. We're just on the road to get there. Alright, I'll go through the full outro without interruption. But in the comment section, let me know what you think about all 3 of these shoes. Are they a cop or a drop for you? Subscribe if you're new. Join the crew. I'm out of here. I'll see you soon. Never play yourself. Peace.